right, we're going to do a little bit of Hunyuan style practice. So take your left foot, plant it 45 degrees, step forward the right. You're going to mirror me. You're going to shift back and forth like so. You're going to start with your hands in the back, palm up and loose fists, back by the qua, the left qua. If you're mirroring me, that's the inguinal crease. Hands are palm up. You're going to shift forward, and as you turn, you're going to grasp, and you're going to coil and pull back into fists. So you're going to reach forward. You're going to pull back. And here, don't worry about coordinating the breath with the movement, but just follow the movement. Try to keep your hips about level. Try not to bounce up and down. Try to keep your back relatively upright. Mine is probably not perfect, but none of this has to be perfect. So you're going to reach forward, and you're going to pull back. And if it's too intense, you can take a more narrow and higher stance. And if you want a little bit more intensity, you can go a little bit lower. So that you're reaching out to grasp, and you're coiling back, and then you're turning it up, and you're pushing and reaching forward, and then you're pulling it back. So you're reaching forward, and pulling back. And as you reach forward, it's like you're reaching out, expanding, if you like, think of it as yang energy, and you pull back and you receive like yin. So push forward, think of that as yang. Pull back in. You can go the other way too. You think of this as yin, like releasing, and then you're pulling in, like the active phase. That can be yang. Just depends on how you look at it. So we're coiling forward, and then we're pulling back, as one does. Coiling forward, pulling back. All right, now we're going to switch sides. So you're going to plant the, what is this, your right foot, and step out with the left. We do it again. Begin with the back left qua. Reach forward, coil forward. And then you pull back, coil forward, and then pull back, coil forward, pull back. It's kind of fun. Reaching forward and pulling back. Reaching forward and pulling back. So you're pushing off the back foot. And then as you pull back, you're pushing off the front heel. Push forward, pull back. Push forward, pull back. One more time. Push forward and pull back. Now take a stance for this one. Have your feet about shoulder width apart. Feet are parallel. You're going to reach up overhead. Palms down. It's like you're lowering energy down to the height of the navel. Turn the palms briefly toward the navel. It's called lowering the chi. We're going to do it 3 times. So lower down. Lao gong point. The center of each palm aims toward the navel. One more time. And at the end, place the hands over the navel. This is Hunyuan style Qigong. So the invitation here is for women to place the left hand against the body, cover it with the right. Men place the right hand against the body, cover the left. So women in this form have the left or the yin hand inward. It's a little bit unusual. Men have the right or the yang hand inward. A little bit unusual, but we can handle it. And if you thumb your nose at sex or gender norms, and just let your freak flag fly. It's all okay. Eyes can be closed or half open with a gentle downward gaze. And then release it down. All right, we're going to continue. Do one more move out of this. We're out of the basic Hunyuan, or the basic Primordial Qigong set. So sort of like before, you have your right foot forward, your left foot back, but now it's a more narrow stance. You're kind of more upright. You imagine there's a big bowl in front of you, cauldron, and you're going to begin to shift the weight forward, palms out away from you. You're going to wipe the bowl from your left side to the right. You're going to shift the weight back. The hands are going to again turn, palms away from you. Now you're wiping the outside of the bowl closest to you. So as you shift forward, you're wiping the inside of the bowl furthest away. Shift back, you're wiping the outside of the bowl closest to you. It's like you're wiping the bowl or washing the bowl. And if you're mirroring me and your right foot is forward, then as you look down at your hands, they'll be going in a clockwise direction. But you could do it the other way too. no harm will come to you. It'll just feel a little bit different. So shift forward, wipe the inside of the bowl furthest away. Shift back, wipe the outside of the bowl closest to you. This is a silk reeling variation. It's a little bit like a horizontal version of this, which is similar to what we did before, but here we're just wiping the bowl. All right, now you're going to shift. You're going to plant the left foot forward, the right foot back. And now you're wiping the bowl, going counterclockwise. So wiping the inside of the bowl furthest away, outside of the bowl closest to you. Inside of the bowl furthest away, outside of the bowl closest to you. Just wiping the bowl. Traffic comes by, you just smile to them, whether that traffic's inside or outside, on foot or on wheels or on wings. It's all okay, you're wiping the bowl. Washing the bowl, I guess. So you're wiping the inside of the bowl furthest away as the hands go from your right to your left. The outside of the bowl, you come back, wiping from your left to the right. It's if you're mirroring. This one, I guess in everything, right? You can find all kinds of things to learn, but this one feels ripe to me. Still learning my lessons from it. All right, when you're ready, feet about shoulder apart. I'm going to be parallel for this. Lower the chi down to that navel 3 times. Turn the Lao Gong point, center of each palm toward the navel. That's 1. 2, it's like you're storing the chi by aiming the Lao Gong points to the navel, or at least like giving it a ritual punctuation mark. Last one. All the way down, hands over the navel. If you want to follow the rules, then women on this particular form would have the left or the yin hand inward, the right or the yang hand out, and it would be reversed. You'd have the right or the yang hand in, and whichever feels better is just fine. And after you feel like you've done that, you look around, you pretend nothing happened, go about your day. Thanks, everyone.